Hey everyone, it's Cameron. I'm back with a haul video. Most of this stuff's already been listed. Things have been crazy here. We just had our baby a couple days ago. Definitely came a lot earlier than expected, but such a blessing to have him. But still wanted to get some videos up to you with some of the stuff that we bought. Everything is going well with the baby, just so everyone knows. Even though it was early, he's doing well, and my wife's doing well. So that's really awesome news, and excited to have the family grow a little bit. But eBay, I gotta keep it in gear because now with another mouth to feed, we gotta make sure we're always pushing along. So hopefully we'll still have some good finds here and good sales to show you guys as we move forward. Let's just jump right into the top here. This is one of the coolest things I think I found this past week or two. It's a Back to the Future 2 puzzle. It is sealed still. It's got the cardboard seal there. I paid $10 for it. Online, I saw someone sell one that was sealed for 50 plus shipping. Auction. There were no other ones listed that I could find when I listed mine, so I think I listed mine like 100 or best offer. So I'll try to get 50 plus. I think I'll be okay there. Plus, it's a pretty cool piece. Heroscape set, $5. I haven't looked up this particular one. I just sold a bunch of Heroscape stuff. I just paid $5 for as well. Probably maybe a little bit more than that. I got 65, so I'm sure I can do okay on 5. Some of the little stuff here. Here's the 20 questions. This was $1 or $2, $3. I don't know, something at a thrift store. It is brand new, but there's some damage here, and it does work. If I can get to turn on. Well, maybe the battery died. Oh, there it is. So the sealed ones you can get usually 20 to 25, maybe 18 on the low end for this one because it's got some damage. But even this, just if you have just a little 20 questions unit, that can get about $9. Free shipping. Not a lot, so if you can pick them up for a quarter, 50 cents, $1, it might be worth it if you don't mind those lower sales. But yeah, I just sold one yesterday for $9. So here's a big screen Radica. I got this for $1 or $2. It does work, but the backlight doesn't work. It's supposed to light up. I just want to show it because these big screen Radicas, the ones that light up, the solitaires and free cells do pretty well. So no peanuts. Sorry, that's my dog. She's in the background. Here's an iPod here. Paid 15 for this. It's a 30 gig, I believe. Should go for about 45. It does work. I tested it while I was there. An action replay. Look out for these action replays. The ones you really want are the Nintendo DS and DSi one. This one goes to GameCube. But that was $5 on Mercari. Stack of PS1 games. They were in a little zip case with just the manuals and the games, no cases. I took out all the good ones. These are all the ones I ended up listing. There was like 15 maybe in there, I guess. I've already sold one set for 10. This Vanguard Bandits is the best one, probably go for 30. I paid 10 for everything. But if you see a sealed not a jewel case, a zip case that holds CDs, it's worth looking sometimes just to see if there's video games in there, because a lot of people would put them all in there, so if they wanted to travel or something, be a little bit easier to manage. So it's worth just looking through real quick to see, because sometimes you find cool stuff. Masterpiece, it's a pretty sellable board game. It's not worth a ton, but it seems to sell pretty well every time I sell it. Paid $2 for that. This little figure here, bought him for $1 at a garage sale. Didn't know who he was. He's pretty large, as you can see. There's this Facebook group for action figures. They told me, I posted a picture of this figure in there, and within like 2 minutes someone told me the exact G.I. Joe set it's from. Turns out this guy's worth about 30, $35, maybe 40 on a good day. So that's really cool. So if you have any figures or guns or little pieces to figures, look up on Facebook Action Figure Identification or something. I think that's the group name. And it's a really good resource because sometimes figures, especially villains or even little accessories, can go for good money. I know there's some pieces to a Millennium Falcon. I think it's like a little secret door, and I think it sells by itself for like $40 or $30, something like that. So don't quote me on it, but just sometimes random parts and figures can do well, and if you can find out who they are, what they go to, you can make some extra money. This is a bunch of hot rods and customs magazines from the 50s, early 60s. I paid $5 for the stack. I'm not really sure what we'll get. I thought they were all just two different brands when I looked at them, but it turns out there were a lot of other ones in the back, so it would have been nice just to have two brands and then split them up. That way there were, someone who was collecting those particular brands could. Instead, I just listed them all together, I think, for like $50 for best offer. So I think we'll make money, but probably not as much as I wanted. Here's a bunch of Just Ask books. I've sold these a bunch of times. I paid $3 for these. There's actually more. There's actually more than this. I just didn't include them all, but $3. You can see there's some wear here. This one right here, and there's some like wear here. These will still sell. I've sold them with some wear on the spines. The insides are what matters if they're in good shape. I'll probably get 50 plus on this, and I have like 30 something books, which is a really good set. Here's a little Delta shower. Sorry about that. I stopped for a second. A little Delta shower headpiece there. I paid $5 with some other stuff and a lot I bought from one of my buddies who sells. We'll hopefully get 30, 40 for that. I'm not really sure. I just took a chance on it. This is cool though. It's a by the brand Northland. It's made in Korea. The flatware set. It's on this little stand. And it's got the ones in the back there. It's a service for $6. I paid $3 for that, where I bought the figure. I'm hoping I'll probably do okay. Maybe get 40 plus on it. I think it's a pretty cool set, and I think it will sell well if I find the right person. So that's cool. P90X, $10. This was on Mercari. Paid 10 shipped for it. I should get 35 on it. 30 worst case, but it'll ship easy. I bought these 3 plus 5 other little leather casings here. These ones are by Bianchi. The other ones were by Texas Shoemaker. They're definitely used, as you can see, but I paid $3 for a whole bag of them, and I already sold the 5 Texas Shoemaker ones similar to this, the double packs, for $30 shipped. I'll probably get 20 for those 3, maybe 15, but they'll ship first class, so that was cool as well. Harry Potter set here, $15, again from one of my reseller guys that I buy from. He always buys stuff super cheap and then sells it to me still pretty cheap because he doesn't want to deal with eBay. So $15. This goes for about $50 for the set, which I'm okay with. It's the Harry Potter 1 through 4 series, all American first editions. 2 pencil sharpeners, $3 at Goodwill. Panasonic with the wood grain, also a Panasonic. This one was $1 or $2. Usually on these ones I get about 30, and these ones I get 20 to 25. I wrap them in bubble wrap, put them in a padded flat rate, and send them off. So most of the time they work. These things are pretty resilient. I wasn't able to test these ones, but I should do okay. So, oh wait, I didn't pay $1 for. I paid actually $5 for this one. That was I had to pay up. It came with some other stuff. So, this is $5. This is a Rival crockpot. I paid $3 for the crockpot. Came with this. You can see it's kind of foggy. It's not really going to clean up much better than that from what I know. I could try to spend some time, but it's not worth it to me. Usually though on these lids I get about 20 to $23, and I ship them in bubble wrap and first class on a poly mailer. Some people have wondered why I do that, take the risk of it breaking. Well, the problem is if you try to ship them in a box, you're probably looking at 10 to $12 because they will end up, unless you have a really flat box that's really light, they'll probably go over the first class mark. I wrap these in a nice couple layers of bubble wrap and then in a big poly mailer, and I've never had an issue, and I've shipped probably 5 so far. So if one breaks, I'll have to eat that, but in the meantime, I'm saving probably $6 in shipping each one. Almost to the point where you wouldn't want to buy them if you're shipping them that way. The other way. A bag of G.I. Joes. They actually came in a bigger bucket. I got there too late. That was the biggest problem. One guy already picked out most of them. I don't think he was an expert because he left a lot of G.I. Joes still in here. And he left all the weapons. Now, some of the weapons are not G.I. Joes, but I just picked up the whole thing for $5 with a bunch of other figures. I'll probably get like 20 maybe for this lot. Maybe a little bit more. He took some of the good ones, though. Probably could have got a lot more, so just something I found. Here's $8 for this Nissan. Goes to a Nissan Frontier radio. It's in good shape. I will probably get about 40 to $50 for that. So those radios, they do pretty well. I just started getting into them based on some other resellers I know. I did really well on one that went to a Chevy Camaro, an 80s Camaro. I sold it for $100. It was damaged, didn't know if it worked. Guy messaged me and told me it did work, and he fixed the part, and he was so happy because no one ever finds that radio. He does restoration. So these other radios, even these like 2000s ones, they do sell if you get the right model. You can test them if you can hook a battery up to them. I just sell them as is and say I'm not aware of any issues aside from cosmetic, and usually I can make some money. So, and then lastly, this is I think it's the brand's Nakri. Yeah, Nakri. It's like goes like a Motorola something, and it comes like a headset and stuff. It's called a Quiet Pro. Some kind of like military type piece. I bought 2 sets of these from my reseller friend, 20 bucks for both. He wanted 40 originally, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to mess around. And usually I'll do that, and I'll wait a couple weeks, and then he'll usually ask me if I'm still interested in anything or if he can move something quick, and he brought them down to 20. So I paid 20, 10 a piece. I've already got an offer on this one for like 69. Some of them go for like 100. I'm holding off to see if I can get maybe 75 for it. If not, though, I'll blow them out at 60, even 50 bucks. I'd blow both of them out. $20 into 100 is good money. So I couldn't test them. Really, I could put the battery in, but I'm not sure much more than that. But hopefully we'll do okay. So that's everything, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. I do have a lot of clothes that I bought too, but I just haven't been showing those. But that's pretty much what I found. Some cool things. I think the Back to the Future thing is pretty cool. The Quiet Pros will do well. The Harry Potters will do well. The books were good, and then the kind of the little leather ammo pouches there, or whatever they are. Those are pretty cool. Something I found. Always got to be willing to kind of step out of your comfort zone a little bit and try other stuff. That's how you learn. That's how you become a better reseller, and then also you'll broaden your knowledge of what you can buy, and hopefully that it leads to other things. So I paid $3 for that. It was definitely worth it, and I've already got $30 sale. I just packed it up this weekend. So hope you guys enjoy. I'll try to have some more videos up for you shortly, but just be patient because the baby is here, and that takes a lot of time. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and take care.